All right. Hey, hi. I'm your host, Oraldo, for It's Tejano Time,
And I'm Nemo with Tejano USA.
and you're listening and watching Tejano Talk. Hey, Nemo. How's it going?
It's good.
Uh, we don't have a guest today.
Sad.
I know. Me, Mowdy, he's out of town, right? I think he said that he was out of town or he couldn't make it, so he said we're going to have to reschedule. Uh, it's okay. I think I told you in the past that I don't want to have a guest every day. I mean, every week and stuff like that. So I'm okay if one or two cancels out on me because, it gives us time to. I think in the fall we had like a straight thing of like 10 guests, and we didn't get to like do a recap or something like that and say, no, you don't want to.
Nobody
Okay,
wants to
you
do a
just don't like the
recap. Yeah.
recapping, huh?
Who cares, man? It's like,
I
okay.
do.
Uh,
I want to know stuff about what's going on in your life. The only time I get to talk to you is just like 3 or 4 minutes before the show, and I'm sure everybody out there would like to hear stuff,
Nobody
right?
wants to do a recap.
Uh, we have 3 viewers right now.
Do any of y'all want to do a recap? Really?
Okay, so Nemo, how's Tejano USA doing?
We're rocking, man. You don't want to give the legal.
The legal stuff. Oh, okay. We'll have to get rid of the advertise. Well, not the advertising, but tell everybody to subscribe to it Tejano Talk on It's Tejano Time YouTube channel, and we don't get paid. We do this all for everybody out there, for you guys, right, and for you, Nemo, and you for Nemo, and for me, I guess.
Especially for
That
me.
I learn a lot, and hopefully everybody. Hey, if you subscribe, we'll get better. I mean, we'll get good guests like last week, right? How was how did you were you surprised Gary Hobbs that I got Gary Hobbs?
Me myself. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. I loved it.
hey,
It was
but we've had
badass.
some good. We've had Stephanie on the show. We've got Shelly. We've had Stevie D. And we have a lot more coming up soon.
D and
Okay,
Delia.
D and Delia, exactly. And, and Marcus Daniel we had here. And so please subscribe. Continue supporting us. Leave a comment. Tell us if we could what we need to improve. I know I need to stop talking about me, but that's gonna be hard because I've been
Because he
doing that
loved
for
himself.
50 years. Right? I do love myself. All right. And if you want to get a hold of me, you can contact me. And you know what? Last week I was so nervous. I got my email wrong, and then you corrected me, and I forgot. I forgot to thank you. You can contact me, buddy, at it's Time at gmail.com. And Nemo?
At buddy at it's Time gmail.com.
Or Nemo6753 at yahoo.com.
I had somebody contact me, but that was through Facebook, so I don't think
Oh,
that those
really?
emails work.
Okay, so it does work, right? And so did they
Well,
want to advertise with you? Or they just
they
want to say,
they
hey,
wanted they wanted to have one of their uh, artists on the show,
oh, wow, who is it?
and
Anybody I might know?
we booked them.
We booked them.
Yeah,
Oh, it's one of the ones I gave you the list of it.
hmm
Uh, is it start with a P?
it does.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. The his contact contacted me like about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I think I didn't book a lot of people after fanfare for on purpose because I wanted to meet some new people at fanfare, and we're gonna recap fanfare a little bit, tell you some
Yay!
interesting stories, and so I wanted to book and I said a couple people after fanfare, I'm gonna book you like that, and so I did like that. And there's a few people that uh, I still have one date in April open, and I was actually gonna use that as the recap show, but since uh, Maddie wasn't gonna be here, we'll do this a recap, and I'll get somebody for August 16th. Okay,
August
unless you
16th. That's pretty far
not
away.
August, April 16th. It starts with an A. Yeah, and so yeah, I do not want to book like 3 months in advance anymore. I did that last year in August, and I booked it up until like mid October, and I think that was good and bad, but it didn't give me any flexibility if I wanted. If an artist comments, okay, well, you have to wait 2 months or 3 months, and I think Bumper actually decided to do the same thing, or he had mentioned that, or maybe I decided to do the same thing. I can't remember who did it first.
You always
Translate,
follower. You love them.
follower.
You always love Bumper and Lawrence.
Well, I believe in supporting, and the Three Amigos. I believe in supporting them too. And I don't know if you caught that last week, but was it last week or a couple shows ago that I am Vicky B's number one fan? Did you know that? She told me that during Fanfare. I said, "Buddy, you're my number one fan."
Who's Vicky B?
Uh, Cantamos Vicky B.
Oh,
Yeah,
her. Okay,
you
the one,
remember?
the one. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yes, she was on a show with
With
Izzy.
Izzy,
Remember?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, last year.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so, yeah, I think she's a little passive aggressive on me when she
I would. I
said
mean,
that.
as much as you case on her and stuff, I don't blame
Oh,
her.
it's all love. It's just fun joking, and
There's nothing joking about her being a dinosaur. What was it?
no, no, no. I wasn't calling her a dinosaur. She, I'm a dinosaur. I'm old, but no, I was just saying, the hand movements are T Rex, something like
T
that.
Rex. That was it.
T Rex. I wasn't calling her a dinosaur. I was just calling the hand movement. I think one time on the show, I don't think uh, you remember this, or if I said it or it was just a conversation. She had a show on on Tejano TV. On her show, she actually stopped waving her hands and she alluded to me on the show. And it's sort of like an inside joke. So if you know, you know, right? Right?
I think only y'all two were the ones that were in on it.
Yeah, I know. I was because well, you know what? I think Marcus was in on it too, and D, because D does the what is that called? Produces the
Come,
show
hmm.
like that, and they do it because of the green screen. So I said, all you have to do is get a bigger green screen, and then she could stretch out her hands.
Too bad you can't show it on here.
Well, you know what? Everybody can go to Tejano TV on Roku, or you could go onto I think it's Mas Chingon Radio on YouTube or Facebook, or Tejano TV on YouTube or Facebook. I can't. If you do a search, they put Three Amigos and Cantamos con Vicky B in there. And whoops, I gotta stop the scrolling part.
Do you know? Um,
What's that? And you can watch it there
yeah,
or on Roku on
you saw
TV.
how D brought up the video and stuff. That's what she should be able to do. Is just like he brought
I,
up the video of
I
his
can
new
do
song and stuff.
that. I mean, I can do that on the show. I have the capabilities, but it means that I have to prep a lot more for
Oh,
the show
okay, I got it.
like that. And then
Yeah,
I don't want to get
we don't want to prep too much.
yeah. I do. We'll see. I do a lot of research. I even did a lot of research for this show. I guess it's a recap show, and
I mean, it's a recap. I mean,
yes. But you know what? Remember when D and Delia were here?
mm-hmm,
Remember that? And we played the music video.
mm-hmm,
Guess what? I got notified by YouTube
okay,
as it was a copyright,
violation. Mm-hmm.
yeah, violation like that. But they allowed it because I wrote back and said, well, the artists that
Right,
sing on
and
that
that's
and
all
that
you have
own
to
the
do is
music
just
were on the
explain.
show. They
Yeah, it
did
was
it.
their music
Yes,
video. Yeah,
and so they allowed it. So,
and
but
that's what
see,
you have
I
to do
would
with all of them. I mean,
no, not
whenever.
all the time. Well, see, that's why I haven't done a lot of It's Tejano time, other than me being a little lazy. Because I had to deal with those all the time, and I would edit a show, and then it would I would post it, and then I like a day or two, they'd come back and shoot me down and say, okay, uh, we'll play it, but we'll play it in other countries, but not in Texas, not in Mexico, not in other states. And I go, well, I wanted in Texas and Mexico for sure, like that. So I had to take out some of like Los Palominos videos. They struck me on that one. Some Selena's, Emilio was another one, and some La Mafia. videos. But I still have all those videos on there somewhere because their algorithm missed it or something like that, or I challenged it and then they gave it back to me
Oh, rightfully so. Good.
like that. Well, I don't know, rightfully so, but
Yeah, I mean, you challenged it. You did it legally, and
right,
then they try and
yeah. Well, I
get you
mean,
on
they
that.
have rules and stuff like that, but uh, so you said Tano USA is doing well.
Yeah, yeah, we're coming out
Okay.
this week and stuff. It's
Are
all
you
good.
getting more advertisers? Are you gonna bring it to Dallas then?
Again, just like the same person that reaches out to me, whenever they need something, they reach out. You know,
Okay.
and I'm I'm
Well,
happy with my advertisers as we have
okay.
right
Well,
now.
Cinco de Mayo's coming up. Hey, well, did you get it? Like I think Monday is that solar eclipse deal. Did you get any special? I think there's a special thing going on in DFW. Uh, I think La Mafia is going to be performing at
In
this thing.
DFW, very nice,
Yeah, but it's for that Monday thing. It's for the
nice.
solar eclipse. I'm not sure if it's Saturday or Sunday. Hey, Mart. I think I saw Mart in the comments. Hey, hey, let's see. What's the purpose of the recap show today?
Thank you, Mark.
But
That's
did you
true.
get enough time to talk about
Yeah, yeah. We've had
himself last week?
interviews. Unable to
Uh,
talk about himself.
okay. Well, hey, Luis, how's it going? All
Hola,
right,
Luis.
all
¿Cómo
right.
estamos?
Uh, but hey, Mark, do you? I mean, you used to send me stuff. You haven't sent me in a while. Like, I think there's something for the solar eclipse here in DFW.
With La
Mark,
Mafia.
oh, do you know? I think it's La Mafia.
Oh,
I'm not sure because I was doing a lot of research for Vegas Town, and La Mafia is still on my brain here because they're going to perform it at Vegas Tejano. All right, and we're going to do a recap of what's going to go on. Not a recap, but what's going on at Vegas Tejano. Hey, you know what I did last week? I actually booked my hotel room for Vegas Tejano last week, like that, because I think Lawrence booked a reserved one, but he forgot to put it under my name, and I kept on asking, "Hey, could you put my email on there and put my name on the reservation so I don't have to have you present for me to, you know, to what's that? Check in?"
check
And
in.
so I've been telling him for a few weeks, and then I just checked on Vegas Tejano last week, and I said, "Oh wait, it clicked, and it let me allowed me to book, and I still got this good price. Uh, I think it was under $1,000 for. I'm checking in Wednesday and checking out Monday, so almost for a full week. So I got some pretty good prices for that. And thanks for David Chavez who puts on that thing. And you know what? I need to reach out to David Chavez and have him on the show and talk more about it. Maybe we'll do it in June like that because
When
we're
is
booked
it?
up. What?
In July?
Yeah, it starts Thursday, July 11th, and ends on Sunday, July 14th.
Is
Right,
Mike going to be your sidekick or your assistant?
Mark? I don't know if he's going
I'm sure he's
like that.
going. Mark goes all the cool
Well, it's
places.
Vegas. I don't know. I know Lawrence is going, so Lawrence and I like to hang out, and we help each other, and he's full of information uh, and contacts too. And I'm not sure if Bumper's going. He didn't go. He didn't go to Fanfare this time. I think he said he was his
You
work
probably had
ethic.
a lot of guests booked that weekend.
No, I think he said he was out of Texas during that time,
Oh, that would have been a great
like
time
that.
because a lot of people would have
But
been in San Antonio.
I thought because I told him, I said, hey, can we? I have a t. Oh man, I forgot to send him his T-shirt. I gotta mail it to him. It it's the Hano Time T-shirt, and I sent that. I said, hey, I've got a T-shirt. Hey, can we bring it by on Wednesday uh, before Fanfare? He does a show on that one, and I said, and can we do? Did you want to hook up for our traditional brunch? And he said he couldn't. He said he can't because he's going to be out of town. I thought he was going to be out of town for his show also, but he wasn't. And so I I got it mixed up. So we probably could have gone by his studio, but oh well, maybe next year. Like
You were probably home, just hiding from y'all.
no, he wasn't
you
hiding from us
you
because
should
he
have
had a
you should have
show.
gone. Oh, did he from out of
Yeah, he
town?
had a show. No, he had a show in his house. I mean, in the studio
Oh,
on
so he was
Wednesday.
home.
Yes, Well, he was at home. He was in San Antonio in the studio, his home studio, like that. I think last week he had a club. Oh wait. Here, Mark's telling me. He said Signo, Jennifer. Yeah. Uh, Nathan Acosta, Gary Hobbs, Marco Orozco. Uh, was it Garcia Brothers and Grupo Metal with Chris Pettis? Okay, yeah, that's who I was thinking. Signo and Jennifer Pena, not La Mafia. Uh,
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's
yeah. Hey, Mark, when is that? It's the Mesquite Rodeo, which is real close to where I work. I
oh,
do remember
it's
that.
called Solar Fest. No wonder. I never thought
Solar
about it.
Fest.
I didn't put it two together. Yeah, but yeah,
Solar
they're
Fest.
advertising. Hmm.
Oh, they're advertising on it. When is it? Is it Sunday
That's the
or
one
Monday?
I asked Gary about.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
yeah,
I
he
didn't
was.
know until last like a few days ago that Solar Fest.
Hmm.
Is it on Sunday or is it on that Monday?
No, no,
Solar
it's
Fest.
on Saturday. I don't know. Here, I'll
Oh,
tell
it's
you
on
real quick.
Saturday. Okay, and it's at
It's
the Mesquite. Yeah.
mhm.
Okay, I didn't know. Thanks, Mark, and thanks for reminding Nemo that they're advertising on Tejano USA, your
It's
number one
Sunday,
source for
April 7th.
BMW news. What?
Sunday, Sunday, April 7th.
Oh, it's Sunday.
Marcos Orozco, the Garcia brothers, Gary Hobbs, Betal, Jennifer Signo. You could go to mesquitearena.com and purchase your tickets.
All right. Do you know how much it is?
No, but you could do some VIP tables and whatever over there too.
Oh
So
wow. Okay,
it's a big
it's gonna be
place.
nice. All right. Okay. So ask me some questions about fanfare. No, no recaps. Okay.
Did you go?
I. Oh. You sound like you. Okay. Everybody out there, is it me that's lagging or was it Nemo that's lagging? Okay. Wait. I usually when.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
Okay. It looks like you're lagging, but you know what? I'll be right back. Let me log in, log out, because every once in a while when you lag, I find out later it was me. So let
You're
me
not lagging at all on my end. It doesn't show that you're
Well,
lagging at
you're
all.
lagging on my end. Okay, I'm gonna check in and check out. Okay, stay there. Talk about something.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
talk about
about let's talk about
your experience with Gary Hobb. Okay.
let's talk about this great show we have. It's just me and him talking about him going to uh, fanfare. Was to do a recap.
Okay. I'm back. Okay. What'd you say about me?
She said, "How you want to do a recap?"
Oh, you didn't want to do a recap.
I
All
said,
right.
"How you want?" Yeah, I just told him. Uh,
Okay. Hey, let's see. Is hey Mark, is everything okay on our on YouTube? Does it sound like I have a lag or Nemo? Nemo has a lag
Luis, what do you think, Luis?
or Luis? Okay, maybe if you could, I would always appreciate if you guys put that. You know what? But I don't always look at the chat until the end, do I?
Well,
Yeah.
today
So,
we're gonna be looking all day long.
well, yeah. Today we're gonna be looking at it all. Okay. All right. So I went to fanfare, and I went on a Wednesday, and since you know what, I actually do like the new venue. I hope they keep it there because like that. And
You don't
oh,
get
by the
steps in
way,
at the other place.
no, because it's all crowded, and it's it's just like a block or two. This was like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I walked like 4 or 5 miles. That's it. Okay, I'm glad you're back, Oraldo. Thanks, Luis. Hey, are we lagging at all? Tell me if we're lagging, okay? Uh, oh, so how was Fanfare? I'm glad you asked, Luis. Okay, and it was
Thank you,
awesome.
Luis.
Okay, I'm glad you asked. Oh wait, let's see. Mart said everything's good now. Just check your audio levels. Check, check, check. Okay, maybe I need to be closer to my audio. Check, check. Is everything good? Thumbs
You
up.
turn up all the way just to be able to hear you.
To,
Oh, he had to turn up his TV just to be able to hear you.
oh, he okay. He had to turn off the. Okay, well, I guess I could check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hopefully that's okay. If it's too loud, just tell me. And I'm
Or turn
assuming
down your TV.
he had to turn down his TV.
That's what I'm saying. Or turn down TV. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, hopefully I'm not too loud. I was worried about the audio last week with Gary Hobbs because at first he was coming in real soft, and then when we started playing, his voice was nice and clear. That was great.
Yeah, he's totally a true professional. I mean, he
Oh
went out
yeah,
of his way to make sure. that
his audio.
everything was on.
Yeah, yeah. The
I
people
was
out
on
there
point.
didn't know that we had Wi-Fi issues, but he had like three Wi-Fi channels at his studio where he was broadcasting from, and so he changed it like that. And and I think like it helps me when I up what is that? If I sign in, sign out, and same thing for you. And I think he had to do like three or four times, I think. And then, lucky for us, when we started, everything cleared up, so it was good. And hopefully, we don't have those issues again. It might have been on my side. I'm not quite sure. Okay. Um, so I got there Wednesday, and I did not know where everything was, so I needed to know. So I went over there, and did I tell you this story? No,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't tell you.
did.
I did,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw Beano
But
G.
I don't think you've seen it. I mean, I don't think everybody else.
Oh, okay. So I didn't tell everybody this. Okay. Well, I saw Beano G there, and he was telling me all this stuff. But the it could have. Well, it was the first time, so things were going to happen. And when I got there, they said. I remember when he was on the show, he said that they were going to have a autograph sessions. Well, that could have been planned a lot better, like that. And at first, they didn't have tents, and it was hot on.
Oh, they
They
didn't have
started on
tents.
Friday. Yeah,
It
it was
was all
just
open.
tables, and it was straight sun on them, and
Nice.
so that wasn't very good. But some of the artists they actually had some booths set up for them, like Signo and Jennifer. They had their own booths. Well, they sponsored one of the stages, the Civic stage. That's the one that closed on Friday because of the rain and the thunderbolt. And let's see, Jay was out there. Patsy Torres was out there. They were signing autographs. They didn't perform, but they signed autographs. I think Crazy Pimps were out there. Who else did I say? I got some footage of a bunch of people. Uh, I think his name is Yazzie. I think it starts with a Y. I can't remember. I'm bad with names. He
Smart.
was Mark. Do you remember? Well, Mark didn't come in until like Thursday night. He,
Yeah, but he knows the artist.
yeah, but he might not know who who this artist was.
It
Uh,
starts with a Y, so you got to tell him.
yeah, he's kind of young. He has a ponytail, stuff like that. He pulls his hair back. And he always wears like this flashy jacket, sort of like Gary does sometimes. Um, so Friday was, uh, oh, so that was Wednesday. So I just checked out everything, made sure, and then hooked up with Lawrence, and we went to meet Vieras for dinner. And so we just checked out the. They did have some concert. I mean, some acts at Market Square,
Oh, did
but
they?
yeah, well, on the weekend. I know Jay performed. I think Thursday
Oh, at
uh,
Market Square.
at Market Square.
So it wasn't the fact that they were
Oh well, the parking still sucked out there. They're
re-
still doing construction, so I could see why they.
remodeling. Oh,
Yeah, because I can see why they didn't do it. But you know what? There was construction and parking issues at the
yeah, that's kind of fishy because
Hemisphere
regardless,
Park.
if you're going to bring Jay Bettis, there's still going to be a parking issue, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's just
that's
that's
true.
kind of
Well, no,
fishy.
you know how at Fanfare they have the two main stages and they're right across from each other. Well, one of them was all dug up, so it was all blocked up, and so there's only one main stage out there. So
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, so it wasn't conducive for Fanfare. Um, and then Thursday, uh, it was pretty good. I only stayed there until like 4 or 5 because they had the gala, and the gala. I really enjoyed doing the gala. I mean, I didn't record anything. I just went there just to find out other podcasts. Rats. I wish I wrote them down. You know what? Let me see. I'm gonna give a shout out to some of the broadcasts, other shows that were out there. I've got to, but the Lawrence by far had the fanciest setup. Everybody who was out there wanted to be get interviewed by Lawrence. And if you haven't seen the footage from there, go to YouTube and or Facebook at his channel and check it out because he should have taken breaks, but he was there for like I think we he opened it up and he closed it. We were the last ones because I stuck around and helped him um, uh, get all his stuff together. We were there past midnight, so he was there for a good 6 7 hours just interviewing nonstop. I don't think he took any breaks, and I was telling his wife that he needs to take breaks. Let me see if I can go here. I want to give a shout out to some of these people. Let's see. Whoops. Uh,
So Mark answered. He said it's Yesi. He recorded a song last year with Ram
yeah,
Avila.
see, that's it. Okay. He was straight in the sun. I felt bad for him. Uh, so it starts with a Y? Yes, that's
Mhm.
it. That's it. He recorded a song last year with Ram. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Let's see.
Mark, you going to
You going to Vegas?
Vegas? Buddy needs an assistant again.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta get your hotel room though. Okay.
Mm.
There was a West Texas Tejano explosion out there.
That's
With
an actual event, isn't it?
I don't know, but they had a
I think
table at
that's
DJ
a
Tony V.
yeah, that's an actual event. They have a bunch of bands and stuff.
Okay, but maybe he has a. I think he might have a show because it's DJ Tony V was out there. And let's see. Uh, then there was on air Tejano Swag Radio. That was interesting. Let's see. And there was someone local here, Tejano Faith and Familia. Y Familia. Are you familiar with them? You remember DJ Taz?
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
he is promoting a Thursday night Tejano night in Dallas. Are you familiar with that spot? It's I can't
yeah,
remember.
yeah. It's the Longhorn.
The Longhorn, yes. And so I think Tejano Faith and Y Familia also sponsor that Tejano thing. And so I got to meet them. Maybe we'll do some collaboration with some of these places. And then there was Red Room Records. Let me see what else. And they're at redroomrecords.com. I guess I don't know if they were a show. Maybe they're a record label. I don't know. I didn't talk to a lot of these people. I just took pictures so I can look them up. And then the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. I think that's the one that Sissy E. Remember?
The girl from Hawaii. Yeah,
Yeah, Hawaii. She's a regular on there. They were out there. And then TejanoLive.com. And they have a Facebook group, and I always post to their Facebook group. Okay, Tejano Time. It's Tejano Time or Tejano Talk needs to have a Facebook group over there like that. And let's see. Hey, didn't we have the Texican Internet Radio show that one of the DJs here on the show?
Smiley.
Smiley, yeah. Uh, I'm not sure if it was Smiley there, but they were out there. They had a big backdrop, and I guess. Oh,
So
and
you didn't talk to them?
I did. I don't know who they were. Remember? I remember the logo, but even though I saw Smiley, I couldn't recognize her if she was. I mean, if I showed you the picture, you might recognize her, but I didn't recognize her. And I told you I saw TDK out there, and he said, "Buddy, I thought you were taller."
Mm-hmm.
And I told him he a lot of I got recognized out there, but some people said, "Wow, that was hard to recognize you, buddy." And I said, "Well, it's because I didn't have my, I look different without my headphones, like that, and I had my glasses on."
That's
But
weird. You do look different without your headphones.
yeah, I do. See,
Yeah, you look weird.
maybe next time I'll travel with these.
They're gonna help.
Yeah, and then of course they recognize me because it's Tejano time right there, and I
Mm.
had it on my shirt also back there. Let's see who else was out there. Uh, oh, this is another one. Turn It Up Latino. Uh, they are all over Facebook. Every time I post on Facebook, they're always on there, and they have like a radio show. I mean, well, a radio station, I guess, an internet radio, and uh, it's all. I always know it's them on Facebook because they have their logo. It's neon green and stuff like that.
What's it
So
called?
It's called Turn It Up Latino. Yeah. So these are things I'm going to research. I haven't done a lot. And then there was DJ Tiger Maze, Maes.
And why are you plugging these people? These people just
Well, it's all good. I don't mind. More
okay, just
Tejano, more
wondering.
better. And
The other
wait,
one was something Latino.
it's what?
The other one was something Latino.
Right. But they're posts on all these Tejano Facebook groups like I do.
Okay.
I counted them like 2 or 3 weeks ago. How many Facebook groups I posted? Take it. Did I tell you how many? Take a guess how many Facebook groups.
Two.
I thought it was around 30. I counted them up. It was like 95
You post on 95 to
Facebook
100 groups,
groups. I take the link and I post it on Facebook.
and all we get is 7 people.
No, no. Well, I don't think YouTube doesn't count the people that come from Facebook.
Oh, they don't.
The numbers don't correlate.
I thought anybody that clicks the link should be able to.
No, that's if you're on the app.
What?
If you have an app, I think I don't know how it works because uh, I know when oh,
That's
I don't know.
horrible.
Well, yeah, well, because Facebook doesn't want to promote YouTube. Does
Okay,
that
but
make
that
sense?
doesn't matter. The link is a link. A link you should be able to just, you
It
know,
might not count it.
it does count because
Does it?
like I used to
I'm
work
not
for
sure.
Verizon. They had superpages.com, and anytime they clicked a link, they would charge the customer. So yeah, absolutely. If
I
not,
know.
there's at least data for that. Absolutely.
Well, there's some data. Like I know when I get comments on some of the Facebook groups, but it didn't show up anywhere except for Facebook groups, and it doesn't.
Well, that's because it's their post, right? And they're posting or they're asking the questions on their post.
Okay.
They're not asking
Hey,
questions on YouTube.
all right. Are we lagging? Because I think your lips are off a bit. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? But is Buddy okay out there? Hey, I just saw Alfredo from
What's
Conroe.
up, Fredo? Hey, Mark said he has a flight and a hotel and are booked already.
Okay,
There you
cool.
go.
Yeah. Are you
Uh,
gonna? When are
all
you
he
gonna
needs is
show up?
a
I
media
am gonna
pass.
be there on Wednesday. The thing starts on Thursday. The pool party starts on Thursday. So I'm glad you're going. Yeah, I think you'll have a good time. And we're gonna talk about Vegas Town in a little bit. But hopefully, okay. Talk, Nemo.
Huh?
Say something.
Oh, hey, he's
Oh,
going. He wants to know was he going
okay.
to get a media pass?
Uh, is that what he says?
Yeah.
I don't see him like that. He didn't say that. But no, well, you know what? Mark can get his own media pass because he's got his own
He's part of
channel.
the Hano Time, the Hano Talk TV show.
Well, you know, I'll be lucky if I get a media pass.
Yeah, how
Lawrence,
come?
Lawrence hasn't gotten a media pass the past couple years.
Why do you think that's the case? They don't
You know, I don't know.
they don't think of y'all sufficiently enough, or
Uh,
why do you think that's the
well,
case?
you know what? I'm gonna hopefully we'll have David Chavez on here, but you know what? Let's not ask him that because I don't want to ruffle any feathers.
Ruffle what feathers? Just ask a question. I mean, you do a lot to promote it. You're promoting it obviously right
Well, you
now,
know what? A lot of other
and
people
they
promote too.
and then you're going to talk about it. Yeah, but
I talk
okay.
about it all the time, don't I? I say you go
So
to Vegas, Tano? Stuff like that. I say that like three or
yeah, I
four
mean,
times a month.
obviously you do a lot of promotions for them and stuff.
I
You're willing
try.
to
I'm trying
to
to
interview their
nurture
guests
that.
and stuff.
I'm trying
And
to nurture a relationship
so
with David
why
Chavez.
wouldn't you have your media pass? What's the
Well,
criteria for it?
I don't know. I ask him nicely.
No, sometimes they require you to be like, an actual media outlet or whatever.
Right.
They
Well,
they require that sometimes, and at least
yes,
if
yes.
them for them just to say no, you know,
Well, there there's several. Bumper didn't get a media pass last year.
again, I mean, so you keep saying bumper,
Well, I
all
also
you
said
gotta do,
Lawrence.
okay.
So that's what I'm saying, Mark. Good luck. I'm crossing my fingers too. This is the 20th year, and I might not get a media pass to go backstage. And
So
okay,
one time I asked for a media pass for some boxing passes, and I used to get media passes
yeah, I
for
back in the '90s.
Manny
Yes,
Pacquiao, for everybody, right?
yes.
And then I even got him some for Canelo. And then the last fight they had here not the last fight, one of the first fights they had here at AT&T. I asked for media passes, and they declined me. And
Okay,
I said, okay, I understand, but what
with the
was it that
criteria.
you did not see on my application or on the criteria that you declined me for? And the media guy just said, you know what, nobody's ever asked me that. I appreciate you asking me that. I'll try and find out. And that was it. At least
That is
at
it.
least you at least you know at least you know what
Oh,
maybe you'll find out what the criteria is.
okay. Well, I'm just grateful that I've been getting it every year I've been in Vegas. And
So you have gotten it.
oh, I have.
Oh, okay,
That's what I'm
that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
But I only asked for one. It's just me. It's a camera, and that's it.
Well, I mean, you
I'm
should
not asking
yeah.
for other people.
Yeah, you should always ask for two. You have you and the camera guy.
Well, I
You
am the
the
camera guy.
well, you should be the host, and you should be the
Well,
person
I'm not
interviewing.
doing a show there though.
Yeah, but you can still do interviews.
Yeah, I do interviews, but I just shoot
Okay.
it like them. I tell them the question, and then I record the answer, and then so I could when I
Okay. So normally, I'm not saying what you do. Normally, you can
yes
ask for two.
yes
Okay. I always ask for two.
I understand that.
Okay. I mean,
Right.
just because you do it that way doesn't mean you can't
And in
ask
the
for two.
past, and in the
Uh
past,
huh.
I usually do, but I
Okay.
didn't do that for Vegas Tejano.
Good.
Okay, so I'm not going to do it this year either.
Okay. All right.
I'm lucky. I'm just asking for one, and that's all I want
They're
to do.
lucky to have you promoting it.
Well, yes and no.
Okay. All right.
Okay, it's because they're well funded, and
And they
you
still
know.
have people perform for free.
Okay, you are lagging. That was a lag. Okay. Hey, sign off and sign back on. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to read what Mart has. Okay. Mart says it opens a separate window through Facebook app, which in turn counts them through another category. The algorithm may or may not show them as a live viewer all the time. Okay. Thanks, Mart. All right. And Nemo, are you there?
And we're back
Yes, you're there. Okay. You know what? I'm going to log in and log out too. Okay. So go ahead and talk about me.
again.
Again?
There we go. We need that music that shows that we went off the air. That
Check, check, check.
music.
How's it look for you on your end?
It was blurry at first, but I think
We're
you're
good.
focusing now.
Okay. It's a you know what? I log into the streaming platform like 2 hours before we're on the show. But I think I told you I woke up before the show. I woke up at like at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to take a power nap. I got home about 3 o'clock, and I fell asleep till about 5:30
Talking about today.
today. And I'm glad we didn't have a guest because I wouldn't been able to take a power nap. The recap show is just us talking, right? I guess mostly me talking, right? And
You're the only one that went. So I don't know how you want me to
but you
recap
can ask me
anything.
questions about it.
I could care a lot
But
about it.
all right. But while you were gone, I read what Mart was saying.
Which is what?
That Facebook opens up in a different window, and so it doesn't always record it as a show in the algorithm or something like that, as a live viewer and stuff. So
It
it
opens
doesn't
a
show
separate window through the FB app, which in turn counts them
as
through
another
another
category,
category.
right?
The algorithm way may not show them as live viewers all the time.
Yeah, and it might not count it as a view on YouTube.
Well, do you know how many viewers we being stolen from us?
No, I don't know. So
Huh?
that's why I'm saying we probably should start streaming, because I know like Lawrence and Bumper and Three Amigos, their streams on Facebook. I don't know if Three Amigos stream on Facebook, but their numbers don't correlate to each other because they open up because they stream to Facebook, so their numbers go straight to Facebook uh, count, but they don't counts on YouTube. So something's like that. So we probably have more viewers than what YouTube says, but I can't verify all that stuff. So I know like every because I put them in two categories, once in live and once in our main feed, and we usually average like within like a couple weeks, like 200 views for each show. It usually goes like anywhere between like 100 to 200, like that, uh, on YouTube. Okay, and
Is
we
that
get
like a
most of
combined amount or what?
I combine them because they're different because they're on different feeds, so they have different numbers. They don't, and so I add the live views because I post on Facebook the live link, and then late
Which is the link that I normally have, right?
right.
So
That's the one I usually send out.
last week
Right,
for Gary's show was only 86 views, and I find that hard to believe, but it
right.
is
Okay,
what it is.
but
That was on that show. How
but
many
that's
other clicks did you
now
get?
okay. Now go to the video link. Oh well, you're not on the app. There there's
Yeah.
there's a live link and there's a video link. I do a separate thumbnail for each one of them.
So on his on the video link, it's only got 57 views.
Right. So I said
So
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 within one
it's
week it's well over 100.
you said 200.
No, I said within a few weeks it's usually 200
Oh,
when you add them up.
yeah.
Okay.
Again, there.
Yeah, because if you go to some channels,
Mhm.
uh, you go 3 months and they're not even up to 100. You know, that some of them only go up to 30 views. We get like over 100 usually next like within the first 2 or 3 weeks, like that. So we're doing something right. Okay. But we don't have rock and roll James numbers or bumpers numbers yet. But I'm really not pushing all that. I know how to grow the numbers, but I'm not. I don't want to do the work for that. Does that make sense? At least not what I'm working. Maybe this summer
Oh
I'll.
yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, like if I cut up our show and do shorts, and just release like two or three of them a day throughout the week, our numbers would shoot. They would skyrocket. And then if I did the same thing on what's that, TikTok and Instagram and all that other stuff, which I don't want to do any of that. And if we did Facebook, I do Facebook shorts. I think someone told me Facebook is trying to be like YouTube now, so they're getting trying to steal the more from YouTube.
Well, I mean, they have their own concept. It's just like TikTok now. You know, everybody's going to that little Reels thing, whatever it is. They're
Right.
all doing that. Yeah, and I enjoy it. I don't have TikTok, but I have
Okay.
Facebook and I have YouTube.
All right. What did March say? Once you read the analytics, it shows you how many clicks views you get from. Yes, I do look at the analytics, and a lot of my our views come from Facebook, but they're not counted in the numbers don't add up. Okay, so that's why I'm saying we're losing number of views and stuff like that. But yeah, and then there's a certain amount that I when we put it on, I put the secondary link in the video feeds. That shows up in search. That's why I do that. The live usually doesn't show up in search. It's the main thing that people when they do a
And we
search.
have better numbers on the live view.
Yes, but those extra ones come from the search. Like if someone Google's Gary Hobbs that week, it'll show up in the main feed as a view rather than the live feed as a view. That's why I add the two together.
You should.
Yeah, because they're different viewers. Okay, all right. So what was I saying? I was on the Wednesday. I was on Thursday. So and oh wait, and I forgot to mention. Wait, there was a Tejano TV was out there too. They were on the main stage. And I think there was. Wait, did I name all of them that were out there?
Did you see D or that show?
I saw Mark. Okay, wait. Okay, I saw Marcus Daniel there, and I met his wife. But let me talk. There's also I was mentioning the other shows. There's TejanoLoco.com. It's there's a show there. I think it's L and L La Che and Loco. I met Loco, the guy, and interesting character. Okay. Uh,
Aren't we all? I mean, reality.
Okay,
Everybody has to have some kind of their own little niche, right?
okay,
Especially to have their show.
yeah. But you know what? Nobody has our personality. Wait. I think it was Mart. He says the reason is the comedic relief we get from Nemo. Okay, thank you. It doesn't come from me. Okay, but I produce the show. Okay, all right. So,
And he does a real good job of that. As you could,
well, thank you, thank you,
as you
thank
said
you. I'll
earlier,
take it. I'll take it.
he doesn't want to push it on Reels or on TikTok or anything else. He wants
Well,
to
you know
do the
what? I
least
can get.
amount possible
I can.
to produce a show. But yeah,
We're
okay.
still growing.
We've
You know.
been at this for a while. I'm about to retire.
Oh,
I
you want
think
to retire already?
I think we've already grown.
Oh, so you just want to quit? Is that what you're telling me?
Mm.
Oh, don't do that. At least not this next month. We got some heavy hitters coming.
Yeah, not next one.
Okay. Let's see. Tejano Rocks is another one. Oh, I think it's Maze. No, Maz FX. It's called the Dina Show. Uh, I didn't meet her. And then there's
Who
another
gave you
one.
this information? Was this something that you just walking by and you were
Yeah,
jotting
they
down?
all had tables, so I took a picture of their
Wow,
tables.
all these people had tables there, huh?
They all had tables. I didn't have a table.
What
I didn't want a table.
were the artists going by and getting interviewed by each one?
Yeah,
That's a
they went
lot of
by each one of
interviews.
those. Uh, and there's another one called Compadre y Musica.com or something like that. And let's see, there was
Now that
oh,
sounds something that you would catch
well, Tejano 360 is out there too.
Alfredo and Compadres y Música.
Yeah, but Tejano 360. Remember Alec?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alec,
So
he
does
was
Alec
out.
play with the Sunny?
Yes.
Okay, I saw
Uh,
one of the videos and I saw.
I had an issue with Sonny. Did I tell you that? Okay, we're not going to talk about Ex Primo.
You should say it right here in the air. Let's
No,
talk
no,
about it
no,
here
no,
in the
no,
air.
no, no. It's Tejano positivity. But oh, I did. I
Was he
alluded to
positive?
it last a couple weeks ago, didn't I? I didn't say his name, did
Yeah.
I? Okay, well, it's
Was he
Sunny,
positive?
huh?
Wait, was he positive? When you're talking about you're doing down positivity, I'm just saying, was he positive?
He was a little arrogant, a little bit too arrogant
Ooh,
for
oh,
me.
ouch! Here we go.
Yeah,
Now we're talking. Let's
yeah.
talk more, man.
He's a little arrogant.
What was
Okay, I'll
the
tell you. I'll
arrogant?
tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. All right, here's the cheese man. You want some? I got some for you. Okay.
Thank God, this show's almost
Okay.
over. We're
Okay.
really
I'm
getting
gonna
good
spill
stuff.
this one. Okay. But you know what? Maybe I'm taking it too personal. All right. But you can help me decide this. Okay. Oh wait a second. Let's see. Mark, what did he say?
Hmm?
Buddy missed missed. Oh yes. Oh God.
Yeah, yeah, we
That
talked
just
about that
ticked me
last week, but
off.
right now we're
Okay, we
talking
talked about
about
that one.
Sunny
Yes.
though.
Joel Nava. I was so disappointed I didn't get to see him. Okay. Okay, I've been trying to get Sonny on the show since we started, right? For a long time. I always said
Mm-hmm.
Primo, Salcelo, and all that. And so I've been trying to do that. So I've been trying to get to his through Instant Messenger, and you know how they have some fan groups. So I was thinking, wait a second. So when I was there at the gala, I said, you know what? Maybe this is not him, and someone's catfishing me. Because I got some responses back and forth, and
Because you've been communicating with
I've
them.
been communicating with him, and he kind of puts me off. He said, "Oh, let me check my calendar," and then I get ghosted for like a month or two, and then I continue on with my life, and then every once in a while, when I start seeking out, I say, "Oh, let me reach out to Sunny again," and then a couple of weeks later, I see him on there, and then I reach out again, and then he answers me back, and he says, "Let's see, let's." You know, I got a busy schedule. A little bit, just keep on going, okay? And so I think, okay, at this time, I think I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna ask him, is this your Facebook group? Because I've been trying to get you on the show for well over a year, and you haven't nailed down a date and stuff like that. They say, oh, we'll do it, we'll do it like that. And so he keeps going like that, and I'm going,
So he confirmed that was his
yes, he confirmed it was his like that. And so, all right, so I'm not being catfished. And so I he goes and buys like that, and I said, and so he comes in and shaking his hand, and I hold on to his hand, okay, like this. I'm not letting it go. And I said, "Come on, Sonny, you can give me a date like that." And then he leans into me. I said, he goes, "Rock and Roll James has been trying to get me on his show for 5 years." And I go,
And you said, "Who's Rock and Roll James?"
"No, I didn't say it." I said, "Oh, okay, I understand." That's a little arrogant. He's just, I know I'm not. We're not rock and roll James caliber of
Mm-hmm.
viewers. I mean viewers. I mean love our viewers and stuff like that, our followers and stuff like that. But we don't have like 30,000 viewers like Rock and Roll James does. And so we're peons. I got saying that said, buddy, you're basically a peon and don't really need to be on your show. That's the kind of vibe I got from him. So, I don't know.
I
Is
don't
it
know.
me?
You don't want to ask for two media passes. You're just kind of putting out that vibe, maybe. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. Okay. Well, that's the drama I have for Sonny. So I'm not going to reach out for Sonny anymore. Okay.
I
If he wants
understood.
to be on the show, he's going to have to reach out to me.
If he needs a gig or something, he's not coming on our show to promote it.
That's okay. I, I don't need to do anything. And who knows? In a year, I might be promoting concerts again, or who knows?
Oh,
We might
Sonny,
have
you
an
messed up
affiliation
there.
with the
Uh,
New
you
West.
you messed up there, Sonny.
Yeah, we might have we might have New West as a sponsor and stuff. I'm going to reach
But
out this summer,
but if
and
y'all want to
maybe.
see him, he'll be here at the Levitt Pavilion in June, the ending of June.
Oh, you will? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he going to be at?
The Levitt Pavilion.
Where?
Levitt Pavilion in Arlington, Texas. For
Beep.
Furry.
Beep. Okay.
Furry.
All right. Well, I'm not going to put out any effort to get Sonny. I hope everybody else podcasts that has them on and stuff like that. And
Has he ever done interviews? Have
yeah,
you ever researched him, see if
for
he does any
Alec
interviews?
Gomez
Oh, he does?
on Town 360, he's done it twice.
Well, that's his boy. I mean,
Well,
you
yeah,
blame
I
him?
know.
That's his boy.
Yeah. Apparently, Rock and Roll James is trying to get him on for 5 years.
Well,
So maybe not.
maybe he does. He just doesn't need the publicity, and his boy. He did it for his boy. I understand.
Okay, fine.
I mean, I was thinking maybe he didn't have good grammar, or maybe, he had a speech impediment. He didn't want to come on and stuff. But
Okay.
how was he on the show?
His show?
How was he on Alex's show?
Uh, I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, I did watch a little bit, but I didn't
Did
watch
he
the
have
whole
any
thing.
problems talking English,
No, he
communicating?
speaks English.
Does he speak it well, eloquently, and
Yes.
stuff? Okay. I
Yes.
don't know.
Yes. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Martin said it's so odd that Buddy had an encounter with Sonny, but he told me
So Mart, he
he
told
was
Buddy the same
down
thing. He
to
said he's
be
down to
on
do
the
the
show.
show. He
Well,
just didn't give him a date.
apparently he was not. Maybe he was blowing up smoke with you too, because on our instant messages and stuff, yeah, he said, "Oh yeah, yeah," but he wouldn't nail down a date. So he was stringing me along, basically. Okay, Mark. You know, some people are going to say yes and not really mean it. You know, so apparently I'm not going to.
Hola, Bobby.
Okay, hey Bobby, how's it going?
How's Cali?
All right, how's Cali? Okay. Oh man, it was storming last night here. Did you get a lot of rain in Fort Worth?
Yeah, hey, the
Yeah,
norm. Nothing
it was
crazy.
it was pretty bad over here on this side. But,
The
all right, and
viewers are
so
here, man. You guys are already here. That's all that matters.
yeah, and let's see what else. So I talked about okay, and
Who else were you plugging? You were talking about all the people that you took a picture with and stuff, or took a picture of. All
oh
these
I was
places.
telling you these other podcasts.
Yeah. So
Uh,
they're all podcasting. Okay.
yeah, well, Tejano 360 was there. Tejano Mundial, it's the same company. They had a nice corner out there. I did talk to them, and you know what? They actually and asked, requested that we go to Tejano Mundial award show next year, like that. They wanted us to be there, so I am pretty sure I can get some media passes for that one. But you know what? Mart was there too. He had media passes there, so uh, so I
So if Mark can do it, you can do it.
I didn't say that.
I'm just asking.
Okay, but they told me that they would love to have us out there. And then there was a
Hey, but so does Sonny.
yeah, yeah. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'm done. Spot Spotlight TV show was out there too. I don't know what they do. And then there was Tejano Conjunto Festival was out there. They're promoting, I guess, a festival. Uh, let's see who else was there. Whoops. Oh, the Crispity Chris show is out there. Have you heard of them?
No.
They're kind of interesting. They're on Facebook, and I think they're on YouTube, but they don't have a big following on YouTube.
Do they have a big following on Facebook?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, you know what? Next to uh, let's see, Rock and Rolls PVT hashtag PVT and Bumper. I think we have more views than any other podcast. So we're like number 3 in views on YouTube. On YouTube, Facebook, no. Well, because we're not on Facebook, but there's a lot of other people that have
We're number 3 over who?
over all the other
Who?
podcasts.
Who's 4 and 5? Just name 4, 5, and 6.
No, I'm not going to do that
Why?
because I don't want to say that.
I'm just curious who.
You
I mean,
can do
because
research. I've mentioned a lot of podcasts on this show.
you must have mentioned a lot.
Okay,
You give me a quiz.
I'm just saying, but a lot of other people aren't pushing their YouTube channel. Okay, not that I'm pushing the YouTube channel, right? Okay, it's not like I'm giving stickers away. uh, hey, do you know how many subscribers we have?
Hmm.
No,
600.
we have over 600. We're close to 700, isn't it?
Nice.
I think. Oh, you know what? It's almost 8 o'clock. Sorry, guys. Let's see.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay, let's see. Bobby, great weather here too. Okay, great. All
Oh,
right.
cool.
What? Nemo, did you?
That's cool. He says great weather in California.
Okay,
Can you hear
again,
me?
you're lagging
Can
again
you hear
on
me?
this one. I'm not sure if it's me or
Okay.
them.
Well, time to go anyway.
Okay, wait, wait,
Hello,
wait.
hello,
I
hello.
do want to mention
Test,
Vegas
test,
Tejano.
test.
Mark, Victoria. Let's see. Victoria, Vegas, and Milwaukee are on my books for the rest of the year. Okay.
Yeah,
Victoria,
Victoria, Texas.
Okay, you. Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna do it at the same time.
Still there? Still there? Nemo? Nemo? Oh man, did you just come off? All right, I'm still live, I guess. All right, Nemo's not here. I guess he saw me cut off, so I will do the rest of this show solo. Okay, so I have this special clip right here just in case something happens to Nemo like that. I wanted to say, we were going to talk about Vegas Tejano, and I want everybody, if they can't, this is the 4th anniversary. Oh, wait, there's Nemo again. Okay, sorry, Nemo. Whoops, no, cancel. All right, Nemo, he said, you there?
I guess we both did it at the same time. I said, I'm gonna do it at the same time.
Messing with me. Okay. All right. I thought you said this is my way to get out. So boom.
Oh yeah, that was
Okay.
the first thing.
Well,
On my
I was
gut.
telling everybody we were going to talk about Vegas Tejano. Uh, I think everybody should go. Nemo, are you going to go? Are you planning? Maybe still up in the air. It's not too late. You can get those special rates right now from Vegas Tejano. You go to the website. It's called VegasTejano.com. And like I said, I booked. I guess they got more rooms.
They only have one media pass. Why would I go?
Well, I would try to get you one also.
Hmm.
All right, because you are part of the show.
Hmm.
Okay, I was getting one for Tejano time.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gotten one for Tejano talk
Why would they give you one for Tejano Time? It hasn't been around for 20 years now.
because it's a YouTube channel, and I'm going to eventually produce.
Yeah, but it hasn't been around. What
It's
fresh?
still around.
What fresh? Have you had anything fresh on there at all?
No,
I can.
I have more videos. I'm fine tuning the concept, and
Okay.
I'm really okay. This is what's really happening. I don't want to host the show.
Okay.
I want to get a female artist, a female to host the
Vicky
show.
B.
Vicky B's got her own show. Why would she want to do
So you
our
can show
show?
her how it's done.
Huh?
So you can show her how it's done.
Yeah, but I don't need Vicky B to show her how it's done. I've got 50 videos to show her how it's done on itstahotime.com. You just scroll down. But I wanted to get Lexi Rodriguez, and I did talk to her at Fanfare, and so she seems more into it. Said write up a proposal and I'll look at it. And so she sounded like she wanted to. If she doesn't do it, I would like to get Lisa Marie to do it. Or well, okay, my top Lexi, I think she would be awesome at it. Rebecca Valdez, I would love to get her to do it. But Lawrence and I are working on a concept for Rebecca. And then uh, Lisa Marie, that would be a good one also. But she's also affiliated with Tejano Nation, so she does a show with them also.
I
But
haven't
you know
seen her
what?
reporting much.
Well, she doesn't do it on a regular basis. But you know what? I just thought about this. Madison Pulido does a show every once in a while in Houston. I wonder if she wants to be a regular and have her own show. I think she would be awesome.
I think you should try them out here in my place and see how y'all click.
So you want me to replace you?
I'm just saying,
You're irreplaceable.
for tryouts, you should like have them try out. 1 week have whoever, and see how y'all click, and then I'll come back, and then another week you'll have somebody else, and that way you'll see how you click. That way you don't waste your money, you don't
I
waste their
think they
time.
would all be good because
Okay,
they've all been on the show,
okay.
right?
I
Rebecca was
don't.
awesome on the show. She
All
could do
right,
her
that was
own.
all.
She's
Oh,
had her
yeah,
own
yeah,
podcast.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Madison was good on. You know what? We need to have Madison back on the show. But later on this summer, I'll book her. But Madison would be a good person. She already has the interviewing skills, and Lexi, she's got a
But
family,
do
so
they click with you? That's the whole thing. I
no,
mean, they could
I
be
don't want
great,
to.
but that doesn't mean.
I want them to do it themselves. I don't want to be the face of
Oh, got it.
it's the home time. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
okay, okay. So,
So
okay.
I said I
Mm-hmm.
would make it easy. They could just I'll give them some like little sayings like it's Tejano time, ding, 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 like that. It said welcome to Tejano. You know how I did this show is very formulaic. Remember, it's the same thing
Mm-hmm.
basically, and all I did is put it in an artist, and for like 2 or 3 minutes we talk. But we don't even have to have an artist on it. Like if they wanted to, they went to a nightclub and they just flashed the it's Tejano time media pass like that, which I would make for them, and they just take their cell phone, like this, and just do a selfie interview or get them a
I think
mic.
that's so. It's so. I mean, I don't know.
I
I don't. I
the
think it's so ghetto.
well, okay,
It's
because you know
ghetto.
what, I never really wanted to be the face of Tejano time back in the '90s. I was trying to get someone else, but I couldn't count on anybody to be there on a regular basis. Like Nemo, I got to give it to you. You are very. I can count on you. You've been very good from the most part, like that. You know.
Most part like that.
Well, I mean, you did get a flat tire, I guess. I don't. But like I said, on a regular basis, you show up. I couldn't get anybody like that. Well, back in the day, you would always do the top not the top 10 because you didn't always show up to the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like that. But for Tejano Talk, you're pulling through for this, and you're showing up, and I got to commend you for that. Thank you for doing that, and continue doing that.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay, but
Keep these dumb shows here, and I'll be gone.
what are we dumb shows? This is a recap show. You know,
Uh,
I want to know
Recap
what's going on.
what you saw, and yeah, again. All right, look, it's 8:04. Time
Okay.
to go.
All right, we're gonna do another recap, but you know what? Maybe we'll have David Chavez, and then he will help us
You should do
talk about.
recap shows with David Chavez and Bino and people that know about, or somebody at least been there. You know,
Okay.
that's what you should
Well,
do.
we had a no show today, so what else did you want to do?
We had plenty of time to fill it in. I
Plenty of
get,
time.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I gave you. I, my buddy's number. He's more than willing and ready, and he would have stepped up. And all you do is
No, no,
call.
no.
All you do is come call in on that link, and you're good to go.
I don't know if
You
he's
chose
willing to.
that.
Oh, so
Well,
wait. You didn't
but
tell me
you
this.
could have at least tried, right? You could have
I
tried.
didn't want
Could
to
have put
go through.
effort into it, right?
Okay. I said, okay, do you want to have him on the 16th?
It's up to you.
No, it's up to you.
I already gave you leads. You choose what you do with them, and I can't make you do
No, no.
anything you don't
But
want to do
you
on your
could be more
show.
involved. You want him on the show?
I wouldn't give you the lead if I didn't want him on the show.
Okay, why don't you reach out to him? I don't know the guy that well. Why don't you reach out
Do
to
you
him?
know any of these guests that well?
I've met those guys and I've talked to these artists
Oh,
before. Do I know them like like
no, we don't.
next
We
week? Do
don't.
you know who we're?
I don't know these guests that well, and yet I don't have problem talking to any of them. Or so I don't get
Yeah,
it.
but you don't invite them to the show.
It's a yes or no. I've invited people on the show. Yeah, these people that I've invited, I talked to them all of them. Like
Okay, you didn't tell me that the person you gave me that you wanted to do a substitute today said yes, they would do it today. You never told me that. You just give them a
I,
call.
I said, give them a call. Reach out to them.
I said no. It's I
If
didn't
you would
want to
have put
give.
the effort, you would have found out.
Okay, next time, if you give me a phone number, then I'm assuming they said yes. That's what you're telling me.
For the most part, if I give you a phone number, yeah, they've said yes.
And they would have done it like within 24-hour notice.
And no,
A lot of people, you know what? We've done this in the past, and they have been a no-show.
a lot of them been no shows.
Yes. Other people we reached out that you've asked me to, and I've done, they've been no-shows.
How many people that I've ever reached out?
Insomnia and New West. The promoters there were all no-shows.
They declined. They never agreed to do it,
No.
did they?
Yes, they did. And then
Both of them?
Yes. And then later on, they said, sorry.
Yeah,
Something's
maybe they
come
saw
up.
the show. They didn't like it. It's a great concept, but they said, "Oh no."
Okay. Well, some people don't want are nervous.
It's 807.
Okay. I will try to reach out to. So your guest says he will do it.
My guess.
The guy.
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
I will reach out to him this week, and I'll give him April 16th. Okay. So you're saying he says yes, but if he says no,
Yeah.
then
Then we'll get Mart.
no. Mart's a great. What he does. What does it say? Let's see. It says yes. Memorial Day Fest is in Victoria. Thanks, and it's like when I wasn't with Buddy because I was getting artist info during all the fanfare. Huh? I don't understand that.
Maybe he's talking about the recap.
Well, we didn't hang out that much. I was busy doing videos and stuff like that.
And
He did cover me up for Jennifer Pena like that was rated. I didn't know it was rated until he told me. And I was going, who's this guy like that? I didn't know it was him. And he said, I'm covering it like that. And I go, oh, wow. And I hurried up and put my my camera away so it wouldn't get wet. And so
Okay.
I think I thanked them for that before.
Okay.
Our previous show.
Very good.
Okay. All right. Next week, do you know who we have? Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you
Elias.
said.
Elias from the Homeboys.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna be here. And we're going to talk about the trampoline incident that happened during fanfare, okay? And see how he's
If anybody has video of that, that'd be great.
There is video on Facebook. All you
Oh,
got
there
to do
is?
is search.
Okay.
What happened? You haven't seen it? Search it. on Facebook.
No.
It's on. I think it might be on YouTube or Facebook. I remember
Okay.
seeing it.
Got it.
I was there live.
Maybe we'll see it. Maybe you'll put it on here on the show.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder if I did take that footage.
But even if it's from YouTube, just download it, put it on there. There's no music. They can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah, there is music.
Oh, there is. Oh, that's
There's
right.
an intro. He bounced on the trampoline to get.
Well, you have the authors on your show, so you should be good.
The authors?
Okay. Songwriter.
The songwriter, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do. Okay, but I'm your host, Oraldo, for It's Tejano Time.
And I'm Nemo with Tejano USA.
And you've been listening and watching Tejano Talk.
And be sure
And
to pick up the latest issue this week.
yes, is it out? It's not
It'll,
out yet.
it'll, it'll be out this Thursday and Friday.
Okay, this week.
Yeah,
And you pick it up at a lot of places in Fort Worth. Or do you
lots.
deliver in Arlington? In
A
Grand
lot of
Prairie?
places in Fort Worth.
Okay, a lot of places in Fort Worth. Okay, so Mark can get it.
Oh,
Mark?
yeah. Mike.
Yeah, okay. Hey, are you ever going to expand to Dallas again?
And I don't know. I don't. It's,
Hey, you're going to drop a lot of the things at the Mesquite Rodeo, or in Mesquite area, right? They're advertising for you.
they are advertising.
Right. So there's some spots in Mesquite
Hmm.
area that you're gonna
Yeah, yeah.
drop it. Oh, too bad you can't do it at Eastville College.
Hmm.
You-
Okay,
All
let's
right.
go.
All right.
8-11. Later.
Okay. See you next week.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. And broadcast.